Hi, I'm Cindy WOMACK. I'm advisor with TRIO Student Support Services here at VMCC. And one of the things that I do is help students in the transfer process. Today, I'm just going to spend a few minutes encouraging you to start researching in preparation for transfer. It's never too early to begin. Even if you're a first-term student here at VMCC, it's good to start looking and getting some ideas. And I know you might even be saying, well, I'm not even sure what major I want right now. And that's okay, because that's part of the research, is deciding what field of interest you have. And one of the best ways to do that is to begin looking at other college websites and seeing what they have to offer, as well as exploring our own VMCC website to see what we have to offer. Of course, talking to your advisors. And another thing to do is to visit college campuses as much as you can. Even if it's a campus you think you might not be interested in, it will help you gain some understanding about the transfer process and help you narrow down your fields of interest. So let's take a few minutes here to go to some websites. Here's a website I hope you're already familiar with, our Blue Mountain Community College website. We're going to go up here, and the first thing we'll do is just type in Oregon University. And you have a number of options here, but I think we'll use University. Oregon's colleges. Let's see, it's different every time I pull it up here. We'll try this site. Okay, right there at the top you see Blue Mountain Community College. And since we are looking for universities, we'll scroll down, and here's Oregon Universities. Now let's try the University of Oregon website as an example. So the first thing you want to do is find out what is it that they have to offer. And usually the degrees and programs will be offered under a word like academics or degrees and programs. So we'll try academics here. And I see right up here at the left it says explore majors, and that's what we want to do, so we'll click on that. And this will begin to give you some idea of what's out there. And this is just at one college. So at the U of O, they have a number of colleges within the college, and you can see that it lists the majors and then some minors under each section: School of Architecture and Allied Arts, Arts and Sciences, Education, Business, Journalism and Communication, Music and Dance. So you can see already how this can help you begin finding what you're interested in. That, you know, maybe I'm not a dancer and I'm not interested in journalism or writing. I might be interested in some business, but not as a major. As I move up, okay, let's try, I might want to go into sociology. So let's just click on that, see what it looks like. You can get a lot of information about their specific program and an idea of whether it might be something that you'd be interested in. Points of interest, sample courses, they'll tell you about some of the classes you'll be taking and their style of teaching, hands-on learning. Down at the bottom here, it even lists, gives some ideas of career opportunities if you want to get a degree in that field. And so you can go into any one of those majors and read up on them and see if it's something that you'd be interested in. Okay, some other things that we might want to look at. Let's go up here to where it says U of O Home. Take us back to that beginning page. And of course, you're going to want to check out admissions. Down here on the left, financial aid and scholarships. You can learn a lot about that on any of the websites. Go in and look at their housing. What do they have available? You can learn about their faculty and staff. And one of the most important things here, you can learn how to go on a tour of their campus. And often they're going to ask you for some specific information so that they can have a packet ready for you to answer your questions. And on a tour, you can probably meet up with advisors, people in the admissions office. There are people there available to answer any questions that you have. Let's go to another website here for a few minutes just to see maybe what some differences are. We'll go back here again and scroll down to universities. Let's try OIT, Oregon Institute of Technology, because it would have a very different focus being a technical college. But you can see all the websites are going to be different, but they're all going to have some keywords that you can use to look for things. Campuses and programs, again, that's probably where you're going to find the courses that and degrees that they offer at Oregon Tech. And here's their listing. It looks a lot different than Oregon Viewable, but everything's listed here that they offer for degrees. And since we have a civil engineering program here at BMCC, let's look at that for a minute. Tells you that they offer a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, and you can go on and get your master's, and it tells you a little bit about their program. I want to go up to prospective students, and a key word is transfer, since that's what we're looking at. And over on the right, there's a word over here, articulation agreements. That's something that you should be very interested in because it's going to tell you how the credits from your college transfer over to their college. What are the course equivalents? And so I clicked on that, and then we'll look at articulations listed by college name. And right here again toward the top is Blue Mountain Community College. And most of your websites are going to have something similar to this. This even has our online catalog and our home page as links on here. So again, we'll go to civil engineering since that's where we started. And this gives you an example of a detailed agreement that they have with us about transferring. And it lists the courses that our civil engineering people will take over here on the left. This is the Blue Mountain course, and on the right, it will give you the equivalent or tell you what that transfers as to Oregon Tech. And it goes down through all of the courses that somebody in the civil engineering program will take, and then what it's going to look like as a transfer to Oregon Tech. Okay, let's go back up to prospective students again. And let's say you want to visit Oregon Tech. Okay, here's the prospective students I want. Down at the bottom, it says visit OIT. And so they tell you here that they can do personalized campus visits, one-on-one, and so you need to contact them and set that up. Sometimes colleges offer, have activities going on, like this one is called Tech Trek. So on February 20th, 2012, they're having a special event where you can go and tour their campus and find out more about them. So just check the websites and see what you can find in terms of going to visit the campuses. And when you're there, make sure that you connect with somebody in admissions. Talk to an advisor. Most of these colleges, some of them will have actual transfer advisors. Others you can get hold of advisors within the department that you're interested in. But it's very, very important that you begin talking to their advisors. In fact, It's good to stay in contact with them even while you're still at school here at VMCC in case you have questions about what's going to transfer and what that's going to look like and what courses you need to be taking here in order to transfer. And the last thing I want to mention is keep in contact with your advisor here at Blue Mountain. If we don't know the answer to your questions right now, we can certainly help you find those answers and point you in the right direction. So have fun doing your research. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And look at it as an adventure that could change the course of your whole life.